In today's episode of Hotlaps, we're taking on our first Le Mans hypercar. We are going to be driving the Ferrari 499P, the most recent winner of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And I'm super interested to see where this will shake out on our leaderboard against our Formula 1 car and our Formula 2 car. Can it cause some surprises, or will it be quite a bit slower? Time to find out. Straight out the gates, looking at it from the front, you can tell this is a really mean looking car. The way the bodywork flows over the tyres and showing you just the top of them from the right angle is really cool. The exposed carbon fibre on the sides and obviously on the rear wing too is a really nice touch. And the size of this rear wing, my God, it is one huge rear wing. And then even going from the top view over, it's a generic type of LMP-esque box shape, but then when you get towards the rear you can see where all the aero really does kick in. It's just a mean looking car. It's probably one of the best looking Le Mans hybrids, I think. Even the interior is really compact and really tight with a few buttons and dials for everything that you need. And it's such a skinny rear wing, obviously being a Le Mans spec car, and we're obviously running the 2024 Le Mans winning livery as well. But can it compete on the leaderboard? So in the car, I really don't know what to expect from this. I've never driven this car or the new spec of Le Mans hybrids. I'm a bit nervous, to say the least. I don't know how aggressive it's going to be, if it's going to be a disaster for me to be able to drive it or whatever. I guess without any further ado, I suppose let's make our way out to the track and kind of see. Throughout the gate, sounds pretty good. Listen to this. Oh, that sounds good. Or it's got a bit of a kick to it. So instantly, in comparison to the F2 car, it's already got a bit more power and a bit more punch on traction, which is nice. Oh, and it also likes to lock up a bit more as well. This could be fun. It's going to take some getting used to. Take the escape road. Not much of an escape road around here, to be honest with you. The last two cars we've driven, obviously being a Formula 1 car and a Formula 2 car, the braking is definitely going to be something, as I bounce all over the gravel, something I'm going to have to get acclimatized to. I'm quite used to the single seaters at the moment, so even this view, something I'm not necessarily accustomed to. But once we get a feel for it, I reckon we could probably get some good pace out of this. Now, speaking of the cockpit, it's very closed in, like it's a lot more claustrophobic. And we're around, and we didn't take long at all. I'm on the hard compound tyres, which obviously probably doesn't actually help. But obviously I want to save as much as I can. Trying to keep the car on the island at the moment is a bit of a problem. It has got some great speed to it though. Trying to dial in how far I can push it, and also being central in the single seater makes it a little bit easier to know your wits around you. I've got so much more space to my right. Obviously I'm right on the edge now on the left hand side of the car. I think the biggest issue I'm going to have is for sure going to be the braking. Just trying to get this behemoth of a car to slow down. It feels heavy, which, you know, to be expected, it would be, right? Quite a bit of understeer in this as well, especially with this base level setup. Again, through the gravel on exit. It's definitely going to take some getting used to. Locked up on entry there, and it came up with a few lights on the dashboard. That's quite a cool touch. What I'm noticing immediately, the F2 car could brake quite similar to the F1 car. A few seconds off maybe. If you think you could beat it, then by all means let me know in the comments below. I think we'll have to see how close it can get. I'm starting to get my eye on a little bit. What I don't think helps this car is the radius of corners we've got. They're quite narrow, they're quite small corners. Just turning in and just hoping that the apex is going to be there. One thing that does slightly annoy me as I make my way back around to the start finish, there's no like time or delta on the steering wheel, which I quite like in my cars. I like having, at the very least, a last lap. It's going to take me quite a few hot laps to get that nailed down, where I keep drifting out a little too wide. that was our hot lap in the Ferrari 499P, and it's quite a way off the F2 car, and it's even further off the Formula 1 car. It's about 4.1 off of the Formula 2 car, and I did so many laps in this car, I just could not get it nailed. I think the theoretical was an 18.1, so like quite a massive drop. And the car was just really inconsistent, especially through, you know, the high-speed corners. It was always wanting to understeer out wide, and you know, it was a relatively good lap that we've got on the leaderboard, but I left really annoyed. I was not content. I think I did about 30 laps. We slowly got the lap time down, but I just couldn't put together that perfect lap, which is safe to say none of these are perfect laps. It's the time I'm gonna go with. If you have enjoyed, guys, please make sure to like, comment which car you think I should do next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, bye-bye.